Hello everyone, welcome back to Forestorial, your channel for Forestry and GIS tutorials. In today's video, I am going to teach you how to download DEMs from USGS Earth Explorer complete guide with full details. Today's video is different from most videos online. Many videos just show you how to click and download DEMs, leaving you confused about what each dataset means. If you want to truly understand every DEM dataset, then stick till the end. By the end of this tutorial, you will have the complete clarity and confidence. If you are new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, smash that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so you will never miss our latest updates. Open any web browser you have and in the address search bar type earthexplorer.usgs.gov and hit enter. I'll put the direct link in the description. And after reaching this home page, the first thing I would like to recommend is to log in. So for login, at the top right, click login. If you do not have an account, click create new account. Fill the form, verify your email and log in. So for now, I have already an account, so I will put my account details. Creating account is super easy. It's just like other account creating options. After entering your account credentials, just click in sign in with USGS password. Without logging in, you cannot download DEMs, cannot upload KML save files in the search criteria, cannot save search areas, and cannot access certain restricted datasets. Therefore, I request all of you to log in. After you log in, you will see your account user's name here. Now what we will do is we will define our area of interest for downloading the digital elevation model DEMS data. So for this there are lots of options. We will go each one of them one by one. The first thing I will do is I will just browse in the map. After you reach your desired location, you can click around your selected place name and it will give you a marker, and after clicking around the boundary you will see that the coordinates will appear. If you are not happy with your selected area, you can just clear the coordinates from here and it will disappear, and you can again reselect the points. You can visualize these points in degree, minute, second or in decimals format as well. This is one method, and we will see every other methods of selecting the area of interest. After clicking this, I'll clear all the coordinates and look for the new option. In addition to manually navigating to the place and selecting a place, there are other options as well. Under the search criteria tab, there you will see a geoencoder. Go to the geoencoder and click feature GNIS, and in the feature GNIS there are two options, US features and world features. We are not interested in US features, we will go for world features, and in the world features we will go first select the country, okay, and in the country and in the feature class you can select the options you like, but all the options may not be available for all the countries and all the regions. So I'll select administrative features for now and I'll click show, and there are lots of options. You can choose the options that best fits your study area. For now, let me choose Makwanpur because it is near to Kathmandu. Therefore, my study area may be covered by this Makwanpur also. Yeah, this Kathmandu is near to Makwanpur Hetauda. Therefore, I may select this as well. There are lots of options. You can go with each one of them in the feature class. Now, I'll go to the second options, the address and place search option. Just click here. These options will only appear if you log in. I will type Kathmandu. Before going to the new location, I'll just clear the last coordinates. Let me click show. Now you can see the marker is clearly in our study area. Now let me clear this for now and try other options. And the third options I will go with is path and row options. If you do not know how to identify path and row number, we have a detailed video on this. Please click the I button or click the link in the description. For now, I know the path number for Kathmandu is 141 and row number is 41. I click this. You can select either point or polygon. Point shows the central point for Kathmandu region, and polygon shows the area covered that will be covered. So for now, I think polygon will be the best option for me. You can choose any one, that does not matter, but it will. The only thing is that it will show the extent of region covered by the area of interest. Okay. When I do the 141 and 41, Kathmandu and all other surrounding areas will be represented. Now I'll clear these coordinates and I'll try other options also. After completing the geocoder option, let us move to the GeoJSON, KML or Shapefile upload. Click on this tab and make here, we'll first go for Shapefile, and I'll click the select file option. I have two data sets. First I will go with the original Kathmandu district original folder and just click the Shapefile. If you do not have the concept of the shapefiles and its associated files, you can check the I button up there or check the link in the description. We have a detailed video on this, but for now I'll click the shapefile.slc file from my dataset and click open, and you will receive this message. What it says that your shapefile must be compressed into a zip file format and must contain a shapefile format, SHP, SHX, DVF, and also include a PRJ. I'll close for now and I'll see my options again. We have SHP, we have SHX, we have DVF, and we have PRJ, all the associated files. But it says our files needs to be in a compressed version containing all these containing at least 4 of these files. Okay, I will go back, and what I will do is I'll just click on it and just go to the send to and click the compressed zip folder. You can simply compress the file from the Windows default compressing system, or I'll just click on compressed zip folder. What it will do is it will make a zip file from this, and now I'll select this Kathmandu district original and click on open. Now what it says is that please limit your shapefile to 500 points. It means my study area has more than 500 points. Now what can I do is I'll again go back, and what we can do is we can open ArcGIS or QGIS or any other software to reduce the number of points. For this, what I usually do is I use simplify polygon tool in ArcGIS. I have already created a simplified polygon with less than 500 points for Kathmandu district. You can see there are also associated files with these like SHP, SHX, DVF, and PRJ. Now what I will do is I'll compress and make it a zip file like before. Yes, here is our Kathmandu district simplified. I'll click on this, I'll click on open and close. Important points to note: if using shapefiles, they must be in zip format including all essential components. If you are unsure about these components, check my video Shapefile Components Explain All Shapefiles with Nepal word example. Link in the description. Make sure to use a standard zip format. Creating a zip using WinRAR compression will not work as it uses a different compression algorithm. Shapefiles are limited to one record containing one polygon or line string with a maximum of 500 points for points or 500 turnings for lines or polygons. File size is limited to 4 MB. If you exceed this, it cannot be uploaded. Okay, now let me clear this as well so that we can go for the new option. Now let me go to the KML file and select KML and KMG and click on select file. Here I have my KML file. Make sure that these also need to contain only 500 points. If it exceeds the 500 points, it will not work. I'll click on the KML file and click on open. Okay, here is my study area. You can use any of these options that I have explained. By using all these options, viewer can choose the method that suits their project best. GNS for features, address for cities, pathway for Landsat alignment, draw polygon for custom areas, or uploading KML or shapefiles for predefined study areas. Make sure your shapefiles follow points turning limits, are zipped properly, and are under 4 MB. Now let's scroll down, and here we see date range and cloud cover. For DEMs download, it's best to leave the date range and cloud cover options as their default setting. Selecting a specific date range or limiting cloud cover can unnecessarily restrict your available data. DEMs like SRTM are collected using radar signals C-band that can penetrate clouds, so cloud cover generally does not affect the elevation data. Keeping these options as default ensures you will get all the available tiles for your area. If you find this video useful, please give it a like or leave a comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Now you can move to the datasets. You can select this option from below, or there is also an options above. You can go from anywhere you like. So for now, let's move on to the datasets. Click on the datasets expand digital elevation, you will see Connect TV DEM. This is useful for coastal DEM. It has high resolution but is limited to only coastal areas. Similarly, you will see IDNA. It has also high resolution but is limited to USA, not global. Similarly, you will see GMTD 2010. It has a global coverage but it has coarser resolution from 250 to 1000 meter, suitable for global scale analysis. Similarly, you will see GTOPO 30 options in 4th and 5th places. They have very low resolution of around 1 kilometer. They have global coverage but they are used in older datasets, not ideal for detailed GIS. Similarly, you will see IPSAR Alaska options. It has very high resolution but is limited to Alaska regions of USA only. These datasets are either region limited, outdated, or too coarse for forestry and detailed GIS analysis. That's why for most global projects, SRTM is the go-to datasets. SRTM means Shuttle Radar Topography Mission. Expand this and you will see 4 options. We'll go with each one of them. Among the 4 options, I will recommend you to use SRTM 1 arc-second global because it has a high resolution of 30 meter and it is processed to some extent and is highly accurate for GIS and forestry and hydrology related works. But I will not recommend you to use SRTM non-void field data because it is the most raw unmodified data without any interpolation. USGS keeps it for users who want raw unmodified data without any interpolation. Similarly, USGS SRTM void field fills most missing gaps using interpolation and other DEMs such as Aster GMTED and GTOPO30, but it has very
low resolution,
like 90 meter. It is very
low resolution
as compared to SRTM 1 arc-second global because multiple coarser datasets are combined and reassembled to fill gaps, thus reducing the spatial resolution. But you need to keep in mind that SRTM void field does not fill all missing areas completely. Large gaps may remain in steep mountains, glaciers, or radar shadowed areas. Now the 4th option is SRTM water body data. It only shows lakes and rivers, not suitable for terrain analysis. So for now we will click SRTM on arc-second global. Move down, you can click additional criteria, but here is no any options in additional criteria. So what we will do is we will click on the results sections. In the results section, you will see these options. If your study area is large, you will see multiple DEM tiles listed here. But our study area is small, so I have only one tile here. Now here you will see the footprint. Click on the footprint icon to see the tile boundaries. Now you can see that our digital elevation model will cover this large extent area. You can click the browse overlay to see how our DEMs look. Click here, zoom it a bit. You see here the color is blue, so turn off the footprint for now so you can visualize the actual DEM and see how our DEM look like. After using the browse overlay, you can also view the metadata. Click here, so metadata and database. Here you will have the details of the database like when it was acquired, when it was published, and what is its resolution. Please note that the resolution of one arc means around 30 meter and when it was last updated and other options related to the dataset. It is only for information purpose. You can close it. After viewing the metadata, you can click on the download button. You will be able to download the file in these file formats. The bill is the old file formats and may require conversion. Therefore, I do not recommend this. Similarly, DTED is a specialized file format but is used only for military or flight simulation purpose. I recommend you to go for GeoTIFF because it is mostly supported by most of the newer GIS platforms such as ArcGIS, QGIS. It's geo-referenced and ready to use. Build and dated are rarely needed for standard GIS workflows. Now I'll click on the download option. Always select SRTM 1 arc-second plus GeoTIFF for reliable DEM downloads unless you have a specific reason for void field or non-void field. Now click on the GeoTIFF download option. The download will initiate and complete within a few seconds. You can see that our file is downloaded. Now I will go to the download folder. Here is our downloaded digital elevation model data. Now what I will do is I'll open the GIS software. I'll close this. Now add the data that we have downloaded. Click on the add data. Locate the file. I have this in download. Here is the downloaded file. click on the downloaded digital elevation model DEM, click on add. Now click on S to create the pyramids. Now here is our downloaded digital elevation for Kathmandu. The darker regions show lower elevation and the lighter regions show higher elevation. Additional tip: sometimes the USGS Earth Explorer site experiences server issues. When you click the download button, you may see server error like this. In such cases, just wait for some time and try again. Another trick that works sometimes is to download the file using an Android mobile device and later transfer it to your PC. This can help bypass temporary server or browser issues. In my next video, I'll show you how to generate slope, aspect and contour maps from DEM for Forestry and GIS analysis. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click the bell icon. Drop your questions in the comments. I'll read everyone. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next Forestorial tutorial.